thing I would like to include here, let's take English into consideration. Like when you deliver or when you speak to someone, when you want it to be as impressive, as elaborate, and what can we say?
Hi everyone, in this video you will see me talking to a tutor from Acefluency. Acefluency is a wonderful application, and the best part about this application is it offers various features for free. You can connect with the co-learners and talk to them every day for 20 minutes absolutely for free. You can also buy membership plans and subscribe to their charges if you wish to talk to any tutor. Well, I have subscribed, and if you wish to go ahead and book any teacher or pay subscription, you can simply download this application from the link I have mentioned in the description box below. Along with that, you can apply my promo code, which is KAVITA10. If you apply my promo code KAVITA10, you will get additional 10% discount, which I felt like sharing with you all. Anyway, you can watch ahead and enjoy the video.
Okay, let me give you an situation to answer your question in a better way, Kavita. All right. Let's say that you meet your friend, your colleague, a person that you have conversations with, and the first thing that you do, that or you come face to face, you meet in person, is the expression, and the person that you're meeting is like this, rather than having a word with a person who's having some kind of smile on his face,
Hmm.
right? It's always better to have a smile on your face. You don't know whose day you're going to make, right? So I feel and I do believe that radiating positivity, having a bit of smile, greeting each other with a positive attitude, happiness, and sharing those things are really important nowadays. So I feel, yes, it is required to always keep on
Very
smiling, to greet people with, a smile on your face, enthusiasm, showing a bit of care, a bit of respect, a little bit of happiness. That is something that can make a person's day. And it might make the difference to him or her, right? So, yeah, I do believe radiating happiness and keeping a smile on your face is important.
And the actual part of me meeting you with a smile is that what we see, what we perceive is what we reflect. So when I met you for the first time, you were also greeting the student like me with a smile, which I found it very, very marvelous to see. I mean, the expression. And then when you see somebody talking to you that way, you automatically start behaving like that person. You start reflecting the same thing. So it is
Right.
also both the sides.
Right. I mean, if you want to be treated the way you treat others, that's
Yes.
how you, get things in return. It's great. Thank you for it. I mean, appreciate it a lot, Kavita. And but yes, I feel great that you're trying to imitate things that are really helpful for a person to nurture those things, those
Yeah,
emotions,
correct.
the way of living. It's
And
important, I feel.
I have heard this somewhere, and I have also read it multiple times that whatever good we find in somebody, we should appreciate that without hesitation, be it anybody, be it a teacher, be it a student, be it a stranger. But if we find something good in somebody and you feel blessed to have that quality within you, which you might not even realize, it is better to tell that person, because you never know that how much that person is hurt by the negative things in his life, or maybe he is pointed or she is pointed every time for the worst phase, that what he does wrong or she does wrong. So everybody is there to point that thing. Nobody
Right.
does appreciation. In fact, if you have any good stuff in your life, if you scored, for example, if you scored AIR 1 in your academics, okay, nobody
Hmm.
would believe that easily. They would ask for the proof. They would say that no, he must just be saying it, this must just be a rumor, and they would ask for a proof. But if you say that this boy ran away with a girl, everybody believes it. Though they don't need proof, they'll simply ask, who is that girl, where is she living, what has happened. Simply they'll burst this and they'll spread this rumor, even if it is a rumor. So good things
Right.
always takes time and not appreciated by everybody. It takes a good heart to recognize that good thing in somebody else and then say it.
Right. Absolutely true. I mean, you must have heard people say like it takes a lot of things and dedication and good behavior to create a good image. But it just take a small, tiny bit of wrong thing that you do in your life, which will be remembered and talked about you for the entirety of your life.
Yes, correct.
Right? It is very true. And I feel that it has happened with a lot of people that are out there, going
Everywhere.
through their struggles, individually. We all go through our own struggles individually. And it's very rare to have people with whom you can have conversations like this, where
Yes,
you
correct.
share, where you talk about it. And when a person that you don't meet for a very long time or with whom you have conversations daily, and they give you or they appreciate the things that you have, it's again a thing that they would be appreciating or thanking in their own hearts. And that great, it happened and it makes them really happy. And at the
Very
end, I
much.
feel
Very much.
right, it does. Great. So like how have you been like in the past days? We met after a long time.
I feel that I was booking sessions with other tutors, but as I'm a YouTuber and I try uploading videos on my channel, so if I have once booked a teacher, I try booking other teachers too, so that I get everyone on my channel and people know everyone. So I was regular with my sessions, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't book with you. Today I again booked and I found you because I enjoyed the previous conversation. So I went ahead and I booked another slot to have.
Oh, great. Nice. So hope the videos that you had and the conversations that you're having were good as well, fruitful, informative for
Yes.
the, people that are watching your content, right?
Yeah. I like creating it. Maybe sometimes viewers might not find me that useful or
Mhm.
productive, but whatever comes to my mind, and if I have an idea, I just go ahead and do it.
Okay, nice. That's a good thing. I mean, see, the content that you create depends upon, I feel, two major things.
Hmm.
That is the personality, the aura that you reflect in your videos, that you show to the people that are
Hmm.
watching your content, and the
Hmm.
way of you delivering it,
Correct, correct.
right? So now aura is something that a person has to develop in his own manner. There are
Yes,
steps that he or she must take in their own way, in their own time, understand it and take it, so it
correct.
creates an image, an aura of individualism. Like this is something that you'd only find in a person, right? Whereas delivery of content is something that you can teach yourself, right?
Yes, correct.
And a major thing I would like to include here, let's take English into consideration. Like when you deliver, when you speak to someone, when you want it to be as impressive, as elaborate, and what can we say, as understood, as much understandable as you want it to be, simply, right? You have to put behind some kind of passion, enthusiasm in your voice.
Correct,
So
correct.
emphasis on words, the way you speak, the modulation that you have, all these things are really important when you talk about it. So a major factor that comes into play here is when we are talking in English and delivering content in English is that the way you modulate your voice,
Hmm.
the way you change it, right? So, Kavita, have you heard previously about voice modulation? What is it? How is it?
Hmm. Hmm. The
Have
way
you
I am
heard about
talking
it?
to you right now, the way I
Right.
am talking to you right now,
Correct.
because voice modulation not just gives you know a breathe to the language,
Mm-hmm.
life to the language, but it
Mm-hmm.
also impacts the way you express your views, because
Right.
this voice can make a huge difference. If I am talking with a very high pitch, you might find me aggressive, but at the same time
Hmm.
I am talking with the similar words with a very low voice and a very soothing voice, you'll find me kind and gentle. So
Right.
voice modulation plays a very important role. People don't understand this. They think only speaking English is essential. but not that. The way you speak, is that catchy to the ears of the person who is listening to you or no? That also matters. There are some people who speak in English, I feel like enough, enough, enough. I mean, I can't bear. It is
Right.
that difficult to hear some people, and some people like you are, oh my God, yeah, continue speaking. It is very calm, calm voice.
Like that is important because, as I said, creation of content in itself is a journey altogether.
Hmm.
Coming up with things that you want to express, the way in which you're going to present your thoughts, and the way you deliver that content.
Hmm.
All these things clubbed together gives you a great impact to the audience that you have in front of you. And as we are having discussion that is related to English, I thought why not discuss a bit about voice modulation and the importance of it. And I think the way you expressed about why voice modulation is important, I feel it's enough for people to understand
Understand.
why it's required. And a way that you can improve your voice modulation, I would say, is by imitation.
Right.
Imitating and copying people that you like to hear to.
Right.
It can be a
Correct.
singer, it can be a narrator of a documentary, or it can be a simple public speaker that you might come
Correct.
across, right?
Correct. Correct.
So
Correct.
when you just hear them, just understand the way they speak, the pace, the pitch, the way they do the emphasis on specific words, the way of their delivery. And if you try and practice it, you will definitely get the hang of it. And you'll be speaking like them in no time. So this is an activity that people that can do. So now that
Yes.
who
Correct.
wants to have a good voice modulation as well. So
I feel
yeah,
this video will definitely be very, very useful. Here we didn't just have conversation, but we spoke about how can somebody improve themselves. It will
exactly.
be very
That is why
useful
I
for the
felt,
people.
yeah, that is why I felt we should include voice modulation as well. Because the way you were talking and expressing thing, I thought why not content creation is something that
Yes.
requires a way of delivery, right?
Yes. Correct.
And again, in English, we do have delivery of speeches,
Mm.
public speaking,
Mm. Yes.
speaking in front of an audience or a stranger. There are also impacts, first impressions, and voice modulation can be very, very helpful for you when you deliver or have your first impression on the people that you're having conversation. And the era of something that is, where everything is online, the only way we can connect and understand a person in front of us by the way he or she speaks, right?
Correct.
So
Correct. Correct.
also
In
their
fact,
voice
even
modulation
through
would be,
audio call, if where the
yeah,
face isn't visible, if I'm
yeah.
talking to someone on audio call and if I like that person, I'll automatically be interested and feel like talking to that person over and over again, because I feel that this person greeted me so nicely and she treated me very, very kindly.
Hmm. Very true. That is true. I feel great. This session will give a good insight into voice modulation and what
Yes.
one can do to
To
improve.
all those who watch this video.
Yeah, definitely to all those who watch the video. Great, Kavita. I feel it was a good conversation with you again. This is
Excellent,
the
not
second
just
time.
good, excellent. Because as a tutor, you shared various methods to improvise a human being's personality overall, not just English. So that is very helpful, and thank you so much.
Sure, I appreciate it, Kavita. Thank you very much for having a session with me
Yeah,
again.
looking
I'll
forward to have more sessions.
Sure. Crossed fingers for it. And we do
Yes,
have sessions ahead. Let's see. But thank you. It was good speaking with you. And have a good day and keep smiling.
same
All
here,
right.
sir. Good day to you, sir. Bye bye.
Sure. You too. Have a good day. Bye.